What's up, my Blader Nation? Today we have a special unboxing because this came specifically through the mail for me by someone I met on Facebook. And the reason we're doing this unboxing rather than just opening up and seeing what's inside is because the reason this was sent to me in the mail by this person on Facebook is actually quite a funny story. And I'd like to share to you all the story. So as I open this up and check out what's inside, please listen to this short story of what happened. So basically, this guy on Facebook was bad-mouthing third-party base. And I know there's a lot of people out there who are like, no, not third-party base, they suck. And you honestly have a great opinion. Everyone has an opinion on third-party base. I don't personally buy them myself because with third-party bays, you do have the slight chance of getting some that are made with lead paint, and there are some that break a lot easier than Takara Tomy bays. But there are some third-party bays that I do know that come from legit sources. And basically, they are Takara Tomy bays, just sold by a different manufacturer to upsell Takara Tomy in countries they can't get to. You do see this a lot with Transformer figures. Also, there's just some cases where fans will make their own company and basically bring out their own figures. But this guy wanted people to try to prove to him why it's not bad to hate Takara Tomy. And I sent him a very long Facebook message on my reasoning why they're not as bad as he makes them out to be. And yeah, he was so enlightened by my choice of words and my speech to him that he gave me a free bay. And I got what looks like Super Fafnir. That is highly interesting. It's already put together in a sealed package. Go and open this up. Came with stickers, so I'm guessing it must have came from a random booster. I skipped ahead to open up the little papers. So this is Takara Tomy Bay, because the instructions tell me that they are. Well, that it is. Kind of wish he would have gave me the box as well, but beggars can't be choosers. And yes, it is from a booster set. Volume 21. And this is exactly what it's supposed to be. Mirage, or not Mirage, Super Fafnir. So yeah, I got my first super ring, and what disc does it give you? Ooh, an 8. That's quite heavy. Check out the chassis. Get 1S. So now I have 2S and 1S. That's kind of cool. I'm guessing he's still a stamina type. Take out the core. Nice yellow core. No metal on it though. I should really be zoomed in on this. So nice translucent yellow core. A really cool Fafnir sparking chip. That's red and gold. That's going to be really cool to own. The super ring. The 1S. which is actually pretty light. You get 8 forged discs with 4 stars. Go ahead. And I'm not quite sure what this tip is. Okay. So I already know the comments are going to be like, oh my god, you got this messed up. And yes, I did. This is the King Ring, not Super. And that's because I don't use my Colossal Helios or Super Hyperion enough to pay attention to the difference. That is my fault. Do not leave angry comments. I do know it is King. And if you're still going to leave dirty comments, I'm going to take it as you stop the video before finishing to realize I made a mistake. But this is 1S. This is the 8 ring, or disc, I mean. And here is Defense, which apparently it acts as a normal ball tip when it's just in motion, but when it gets hit, it will basically, these tabs will put it back upright balance and prevent it from easy knockouts. So, once again, King Ring with Fafnir Spark Chip, 1S or 1 stamina chassis, 8 disc, and defense. So, I'm going to go ahead, skip ahead, put on these stickers, show you what it looks like with the stickers on, and then we'll move to testing it out. So here he is, all finished, all the stickers on. And I have to say, the King Ring is not one of my favorite rings because there are a lot of stickers. But I do want to give another shout out to the guy who sent this to me. No names will be said since you don't have your own Beytube channel. But thank you again. And just keep an open mind, man. Like, maybe some people can't afford, some people can't acquire due to limitations of where they live. There's a bunch of reasons, but don't just think that the main reason is just because they'd rather not support the official, because anyone who's into Beyblades would love a real Beyblade. And honestly, if I could give out free Beyblades every episode to people so everyone in the world could get into Beyblades, I would. But if you do have third-party Beyblades and you're kind of feeling left out because you can't join official tournaments or be part of an official group because of that, well, you can go and follow the link below to the UBBA Facebook group. We are making a website as well, but that takes a lot of time, so bear with us. But I will give a little insight on what UBBA is. It stands for Underground Beyblade Battle Association. And what we're trying to do is make a group and an association that promotes all bladers. Whether you collect TT, whether if you collect Hasbro, whether if you collect third parties, or if you have a 3D printer and make your own. We're the group for you. We're going to be doing tournaments. We post videos up. Like, come check us out. Like I said, if you feel left out because you only have third-party bays, or maybe you don't have bays just yet, but you're planning on picking some up, come check out the UBBA. Me and my buddy Rogue Blader, we're both the founders of it, and we're trying to promote it as much as we can through our videos, through Facebook, through Twitter, through word of mouth. So come check us out. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell your friend's family, tell your next door neighbor's dog, anyone who blades or you think could be a good blader, tell them to come check us out. But let's go ahead, test this out, and see how it does. Okay, so we're going to try him out on a couple test battles, test launches, see how he acts. So here's test launch number 1, half speed, 3, 2, 1. So he is a defense type, so he is going to be a middle hugger. So that's something not to be surprised about, which I have nothing against defense types. My preferred typing is stamina and defense. I rarely use attack or balance. I do use balance somewhat. And I do like this Bey because you get a little bit of balance, a little bit of stamina, and a little bit of defense with a lot of weight. And you may be going, oh, but you didn't weigh it. We're going to get to that. I really wanted to try this sucker out. So here's full power, 3, 2, 1. Once again, he goes straight to the middle, and that's mainly due to the ball tip. So let's test him out in a couple battles, see how he does. First off, we have Chelsea Achilles. 3, 2, 1. He's just staying in the middle while Achilles is circling. There's that defense tip working, keeping him balanced, and he won. Next, we're going to do Orb Angus versus him. 3, 2, 1. And he won again. Now let's move to some other sparking bays, see how he performs against them. Just kidding, we're actually going to do Perfect Phoenix first, then we'll move to sparking bays. 3, 2, 1. So he did lose against Perfect Phoenix. Next we're going to go Jet Wyvern. 3, 2, 1. And Jet Wyvern had the better defense. Now for the ultimate test, we have Mirage Fafnir versus King Fafnir. 3, 2, 1. What a win by Mirage Fafnir. We're going to go ahead and do that one more time. 3, 2, 1. Oh, come on, we don't want no sleep outs in here. Three, 2, 1. And he beat Mirage. So I'd say it's about 50-50 when it comes to Mirage versus King. So here is the layer, which is 4 grams with the chip. The chassis is 11 grams. The disc is 20 grams. And the fence is 6 grams. So altogether, you're looking at 53 grams. So not that bad. So there you have it. My second TT Fafnir, King Fafnir, left spin. He was really good against the Chow Z base. Granted, I didn't use Valtryek. Jet Wyvern just has a little bit more defense than what he has with Jet's gimmicks. But he actually, in my opinion, probably would have done a lot better against Phoenix if it wasn't for the fact that my launcher wanted to crap out there like mid-pool. But he did go about 50-50 with Mirage Fafnir. So honestly, I could see me using this in competitions, maybe a different combo. Heck, bleep that out. Heck, I could even see myself using S2 on this and making it a little bit stronger or making it weaker. You never know. Maybe I'll make a video on how to make King Fafnir stronger. But I will say, this is now one of my favorite bays because in a sense, I did kind of win it using my sweet tongue of mouth. And by that, I mean just telling the truth and allowing someone to look past what people were thinking. Because there's a lot of people who hate third-party bays. And I understand. When I started collecting Transformers, I was like, oh, what are these fake Transformers? But they're not actually fake. Yes, there are some countries who try to cut corners, but there's a lot of countries that have strict rules against lead paint and copying merchandise. And if you think about it, you have lawsuits and copyrights. And if Takara Tomy had a big deal about these bays coming out in these other countries, then they would do something themselves. They have a lawsuit right there. They allow Hasbro to make what they want to make, and Hasbro cuts a lot of corners. Sorry, Hasbro, but you do. But, like, it's your preference. If you want the real thing, get the real thing. But if you don't want the real thing, then you can go on Bay and Bricks and find $5 third-party bays and have just as much fun. And I'm pretty sure Bay and Bricks wouldn't sell you something that's going to kill you. So don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and don't forget to leave a comment down below which Fafnir is your favorite Fafnir and what experiences have you had with a third-party bay. But that's going to be my episode on this special unboxing. Thank you again to the guy who sent it to me from Facebook. You're amazing. Keep up the great work with just being a blader. Share my videos with all your friends. Stay safe, keep Beyblading, and let it rip!